Hey friends, Kerri here. Welcome to class. Today we're going to be using the yoga blocks and some dumbbells. I have my 5s today. You might want a little bit less or a little bit more. It just depends on you. And then also go ahead and grab your foam yoga blocks. If you only have the cork blocks, just grab maybe like a hand towel or something to place over them, because we will be balancing, like especially when we balance on the knees on the blocks, you might want a little extra padding. So if you're ready to begin, let's get started. We're going to start with a warm up, doing some squats and some lunges. So what I want you to do is place the block between your ankle bones, okay? So we're going to squeeze the block. I want you to really feel how that fires up your inner thighs there. And you can start this with no weight at all, just see how you feel. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my weight here in a second, but I want you to set up your squat properly. So as we're squeezing on the block, toes are pointed forward. I want you to bend at the knees, keep the chest lifted. All the weight is back into the heels and we're squeezing the block. When you come up, we squeeze our glutes, but you don't send the hips forward, okay? Now we can just do simple squats, or we can add a bicep curl onto that, all right? So squeezing that block between those heels. Let's come down, bicep curl, pressing through those heels and pressing into the block. So we're activating the inner thighs, come up, squeeze. All right, let's do 10. Inhale and exhale, 10. So remember, it's like you're blowing out birthday candles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good. Now we're going to add on a heel lift. So come up to your tippy toes and bring it down. So let's just start here for 10, lifting up, squeezing that block. 9, 8, strengthening our ankles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now let's add both. So we squat, bicep curl, come up. All right. So let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that core nice and tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Inhale, exhale. Good, beautiful. All right, we're gonna balance on the block now. So let's step on it with that right foot and just hold the weight by your side right here. All right, now flex your left foot and find some balance here. Now I want you to take your left heel to the back corner of the room, pressing through the heel, feeling that through the glutes. All right, keep the core zipped up. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now point, tap down, cross the weight, and rack it. All right, take a moment, zip up your core, and then bring your knee up and float it back. You can always tap the toe down. Bring it up, float it back. Bring it up, float it back. Inhale, exhale. And if we want to add on to this, we can add a twist. Right here, we'll go 5, float, 4, float, 3, float, 2, and one more. Awesome. Oh, my right calf on fire. Okay, left side. Flex the foot. You can hold the weight right by your sides, flexing the foot, lifting through the chest, and taking it to the back corner of the room for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, point your toe, set it down, cross the weight, bring it up, hold, and then you're gonna bring that knee up, find your balance, and then shoot it back, all right? Bring it up, shoot it back, bring it up, shoot it back. You got it. Finding that balance. Okay, and you're welcome to just stay here, or we add on a little twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome job, team. Okay, now lunge work. So we're gonna step on the block, grab the weight in both hands, step it back, front knee over that ankle. All right, you're welcome to just do this on the floor if the block is a little too much for you. Now we come down for a bicep curl, drop that back knee straight down, and then come up, squeeze everything, all right? So we drop it down for 10, inhaling, exhaling. 9, remember, blowing out birthday candles. 8, 7, 6, squeeze your buns. 5, 4, 3, just think about dropping that back knee. 2, and 1. Now you're welcome to stay there or come up, find balance. We do a bicep curl, and then you step back, drop that knee down, bicep curl. All right, so we come up, 10, step it back, drop it. 9, you can do it. 8, so don't even think about it, just trust your body. 7, 6, you got it. 5, drop. 4, 3, zip that core up. 2, last one. Yes, awesome job. All right, let's switch sides. Step on the block with that left leg, step it back. All right, dropping that back knee straight down, bicep curl for 10, squeeze your buns. 9, 8, you got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And then if you want, we add on, you take it up, find your balance, knee lift, then step it back, drop, bicep curl. Let's go. 10, drop. 9, take it back. 8, trust yourself, you can do it. 7, drop, keep that core nice and tight. 6, 5, and if you need to go a little bit slower, that's okay. Drop. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it up, drop it. Beautiful job. All right, guys, let's just take a minute, bring the heart rate down just a tad. Let's come into a nice forward bend here. So bend your knees a lot. And just kind of hang over those legs. You can grab your biceps. Just recover the breath. And you can shift forward into your toes, back into your heels a little bit. Awesome. All right, team, tuck one foot under. Come on down. We'll get to the weights here in a minute. Right now we're gonna grab onto the yoga block here and place it between those knees. So we're gonna activate the inner thighs, activate the pelvic floor and the transverse abdominis. So squeeze the block, hold on behind those legs. You're gonna scoop out the abdominals, roll back, and then inhale, come on up, squeeze your back. So exhale, Blowing out birthday candles. Inhale through the nose. Expanding through the lungs. Exhale. Inhale, take it up. Exhale. Inhale, take it up. Exhale. Inhale, take it up. Good. One more. Exhale. Inhale, take it up. Good. Grab the weight, squeeze the block, and we're going to come all the way down to the floor. All right. So make sure you got a nice handle on that block. Squeeze it between the knees. Now, I'll show you what we're going to do here. So a simple chest press. You're welcome to keep your feet and your tail on the floor. All right, I want you to think about bringing those elbows down, hovering right over the floor, and then exhale, press up, squeeze the block, okay? To make this a little bit more intense, go ahead and lift up into your bridge. Now hold your bridge, flatten out your tummy, press through your heels. So we bring it down, exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze the block, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now turn your hands, bring your palms towards each other. Stay here in your bridge. If it becomes too much, just set the tail down. You can take a break and return to it, or you can stay here. I'll actually show you here what we're gonna do next. So this is an A-frame chest press. So we come up and then bring it down, and then we do serving platters. Take it out to the side, bring it in, and up. Now we add on a bridge if you also want to work the glutes, hamstrings, low back here, all right? So let's take it out for 10. Inhaling, exhaling, all right? 9, lift it up. 8, 7, 6, just do your best. 5, lift it up. 4, and up. 3, lift. 2, lift. Last one. And up. Beautiful job. Go ahead and set it down. Keep your arms here, elbows locked in place. Bend your elbows so that the weights go right by your face. Now try to avoid bringing those elbows forward. Keep them here right over the shoulders, and exhale. Come on up, all right? So if you want to stay here and just squeeze the block each time that you bring the weight up, you're welcome to do that. If you want to add on, you're going to come up and really press through those glutes, and then just hover right over the floor as we bring the weights by the face. So we come up, exhale, 10, 9, really squeeze your tricep here, 8, 7, 6, don't forget to squeeze the block, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Exhale. Beautiful job. All right, team, go ahead and come on down. We're going to use just one weight on the next one. Let's draw those knees in. Rock it out a little bit side to side, and then we'll roll over onto the right side. Place the block here between your ankles. All right, and then line yourself up in a nice straight line down the mat. So hips are stacked. Now we have a couple options. We can come down to the floor, palm down or palm up. All right, we can keep our hand here and just focus on keeping the body nice and still. All right, and we're gonna go into some rotator raises here for that rotator cuff muscle. You're welcome to just see how you feel with this motion without the weight. You might want to drop the weight. It's a very challenging exercise. See if you can come up to the elbow here and support the head. Then anchor your elbow into your hip bone here. So we're gonna use that to keep our arm in place and grab the weight. Now, squeeze into that block, and your goal is to keep the body steady as we do a rotator raise, all right? And then bring it down. So we inhale, exhale, good. 8 more, inhale, exhale, 7, 6, these are super hard, you can do it, 5, use your core to keep you nice and solid, 4, lock your elbow, 3, 2, let's do one more, inhale, exhale, beautiful job, set that weight down. All right, from here, you may drop your head down to the floor, you can cupcake the floor here for support. We're gonna lift and lower the legs. Now, to make it harder, come up, support the head, and maybe even hold on to the hip here, all right? Now, we lift and lower the block. You're gonna squeeze it as you're doing that for 10. Inhale, exhale, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it down. Now I want you to go ahead and take the block, place it on the highest height here, and then we're gonna rest our left heel, or I'm sorry, ankle bone on that block. Okay, then again, head can be down or supported like I am here. Turn your heel up, toes down. Now, we can be here holding on to the hip. We can be here. You can even grab the weight if you want a counterbalance here. Also working the shoulder. We're gonna lift that bottom leg as we press the top leg into the block. So let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep your core engaged, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep your bottom leg lifted, and we're going to take the heel and press it into the block, and the other leg, your left leg on top there, is going to keep that block from going anywhere, okay? So we're just gonna hit the block with that right heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now kickstand with that bottom leg. So heel up, just the toes down. Then lift that left leg, toes down, heel up. We're just going to do little leg lifts for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, little pulses, and squeeze your bottom leg straight. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Let's switch to the other side. Okay, so we start, line yourself up in a nice straight line, your body in a nice straight line. All right, squeeze the block. Head can be down, palm down, even palm up, or here. Okay, now squeeze the block. All right, and really make sure we have a nice solid core. Then grab the weight, anchor the elbow into the hip bone, and we're gonna do those rotator raises, okay? So squeezing that block, we lift it up for 10. Inhale, exhale, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, do you feel the burn? 3, 2, the last couple should be really hard, and 1. Set the weight down, you're doing amazing. All right, keep your head right where it is, or we bring it down onto the floor. Now you're welcome to cupcake or hold on to the hips. We lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze the block, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. All right, let's take that block, bring it on the highest height there. Take your right leg, the top leg, and we'll flex the foot and press into that block. All right, and then we're gonna work on some inner thigh work here. Now the weight is optional. You're welcome to cupcake or even just grab onto the hip. If you want a little bit more counterbalance, some shoulder work, hold it here. We lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Now we hit the block with that bottom leg and bring it forward. So we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then toes down, heel up. Same thing with this top leg. Turn your heel up, toes down, and we lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there at the top. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, let's take a little child's pose to relieve the back a little bit. So go ahead and bring your knees nice and wide, big toes touch. Find a child's pose, just stretch out through the back there. All right, you're doing amazing. Let's go ahead and take one of the blocks. We're going to rest our left knee on the block. All right, and then come down to that left elbow. Bring your right hand in alignment with that left elbow, all right? So what I want you to do is lift up this right leg, lift it nice and long here, and float the left foot. So you're welcome to tuck the toes, but you'll notice floating is a lot harder, okay? And the squishy kind of foam yoga block is going to make our core work a little bit harder here, all right? So point your right foot, bring it in, squeeze your obliques as you bring your knee to elbow, and then shoot it out for 10. Inhale here, exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, point your toe, 3, 2, 1 more, exhale. Beautiful. Now bend your knee. You're going to bring it across the other leg and then off your mat. So it's kind of, like you want to think the back corner of your mat. All right, so reach nice and long, press out of those shoulders, and then bring it in and side kick, okay? So bring it across and off your mat, and then bring it in, side kick. Just do your best with these. Inhale, exhale. 8 more here. Inhale, exhale. 7, 6. Now reach really long. 5, really reach as far as you can. 4, 3, you're gonna feel that in that left glute as well. 2, and 1 more. Imagine kicking somebody and bring it back. Awesome job. Okay, now go ahead and remove the block. Place the weight in your right knee there. All right, now you have some options. You can stay here in tabletop with hands underneath the shoulders, or I like to come down to the floor. It makes it a little bit more intense. Press out of those shoulders, clasp the hands. We're going to do a little hydrant here for 10. Inhale, exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Whether you're shaking, let's go ahead and do the other side now. So grab the yoga block, place it under the right knee. How we doing, team? You doing okay? These are very challenging, all right? So give yourself grace. If you're only doing half of them, that's great, okay? So let's come down to that right elbow, line up your hand with that right elbow, press out of those shoulders, all right? And then let's float this right leg off the mat, extend that left leg as long as possible. So think dancer, nice and long here, and then bring it in, crunch, and extend it long for 10. Inhale, exhale, 9, point your toes. 8, so think about precision. 7, think about controlling the movement. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, exhale, nice and long, and then we're going to bring it across and off the mat, and then bring it in, exhale, kick it for 10. 9, 8, so really imagine that you're kicking someone with your shoelaces. 7, 6, extend long off your mat. 5, 4, I know it burns. 3, 2, 1 more, guys. Beautiful job. All right, remove the block, grab the weight, place it behind that left knee. Decide if you want to be on the wrists or come down to the elbows here. Okay. Press out of those shoulders, squeeze that weight, and we lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay. Let's push the hips back, open up those knees, big toes touch, push it back, stretch for a moment. Take a deep breath. Then slide your hands by your face, and we'll do a little figure 4 to work out those glutes. Let's bring the legs around, fall back into the elbows, take this right foot, cross it over that left knee, then bring that left foot in, turn your fingertips away, press the knee away, press out through the heel, stretch out through the glute. Feels so good. All right, and then switch other side, cross, bring that right foot in, press that left knee away, lift the chest, stretch. Doing awesome, you guys. We're almost there. Hang in there with me. Okay, so let's go ahead now. Grab the weight and come on back. So scoop out the abdominals, slowly take it back. Pull those knees or feet in rather. And then I want you to bring your elbows in, holding on to that weight. We're gonna do a tricep pullover. So what I want you to be conscious of is that low back really imprinting and pressing into the floor there, okay? So maintain contact with your spine on the mat. And then we're gonna just pull it over the head, keeping those elbows at 90 degrees, and then bring it back. Just this real simple movement here. Okay, and just notice if you're feeling it in your core, if this is easy or hard. If this is super easy, I'm going to show you how to advance this. If this is hard, I want you just to stay here, all right? Just stay here. If you want to advance this, what we can do is bring those knees in and then tap the floor much harder than just doing the arms, but we want to maintain low back on the floor. All right, we can also add, of course, the yoga block between the knees there. All right, so we come in, crunch, exhale. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, Beautiful. All right. And then just keep the block where it is. Just stretch out that abdominal wall. Press it up. We're almost there. Now you can repeat what we just did, or we're going to move into a double leg stretch with or without the weight. So we're going to pull those knees in and then shoot the weight overhead. Okay, so decide if this is too much for you now. And then legs go straight. To make this harder, you're going to bring the legs lower. All right, so let's bring it in. Tap, exhale for 10, 9, point your toes, 8, squeeze the block, 7, inhale, exhale, 6, 5, 4, you're almost there, keep your low back on the ground, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, you guys. Let's place the block off to the side. Lift up, stretch. All right, one more for the arms, for the chest. Go ahead and sit on up. Let's grab our yoga block and have a seat here. We're gonna place it between our forearms, okay? And then we're gonna grab the weight between those hands, okay? So squeeze the yoga block between your hands and we're gonna press straight up, all right? So it looks something like this, okay? Squeezing that block, holding onto the weight, spine nice and straight, abs drawn in. We're just gonna press it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down. Those are hard. Awesome job. All right, let's stretch out those chest muscles. So hold on to those hands, interlace them behind your back, lift the chest, lift the chin, stretch. And then bring the arms around front. Go ahead and tuck the tail round the back, tuck the chin, the hole, and then let's reach up. Hold on to the elbow, reach down the middle of your back, just stretch out through the tricep. And then the other side. Oh, awesome. And then I want you guys to clasp your hands on the left side of the body, all right? And then pull it in nice and tight here. And you should feel this in the right shoulder. And then we're gonna drop the head to the left. And you're gonna feel an awesome stretch down through the trapezius muscle and into the deltoid here. This is one of my favorite stretches. And then do the other side. So keeping those hands interlaced, bring it over to the right side, tuck it in nice and tight there, and then drop your head to the right. You can close your eyes here and just feel this wonderful stretch. All right, and then let's get the inner thighs. They did a lot of work today. So let's come into a wide forward fold. So flex through the feet and then press through those heels. And let's just do a little bit of bouncing here. So just come forward and back, forward and back. You can bring the arms forward as well. Just try not to hang too far onto the floor. And then wherever you're at, go ahead and just hold, breathe. Amazing. All right, slowly taking it up, take your right leg to the inner thigh there, turn your torso towards your bent leg, and then either your elbow or just your hand, we're gonna rotate through the chest, reach this right arm up, flex your left foot, thumb up towards the sky, and then spiral and open through the chest and just kind of like rainbow over. You're gonna feel a wonderful stretch down through the side body, through the intercostals, obliques, and even into the QL, maybe even into the psoas a little bit there. Good. And then other side. Let's bring that left foot in, flex through that right leg, and then turn your torso towards the knee, elbow or hand to the inner thigh of that right leg, and then spiral thumb up towards the sky, open up the heart, and just reach all the way over as we're actively pressing that left knee down towards the floor. Beautiful, you guys. All right, go ahead and cross your legs. Let's sit up nice and tall here. Reach up, take a breath. Exhale and twist over to the left, right hand behind the knee. And then inhale, reach. Exhale to the other side. All right, you guys, one more big breath. Thank your body for everything it did for you today. Reach it up, exhale, hands to your heart. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick Pilates workout. Please leave me a comment below. Let me know how you enjoyed the class and if you want more classes like this. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.